Cox of Fair Fuel UK and one of the candidates to run for and replace Sadiq Khan as Mayor of London next year, fingers crossed, came up with a concept a long time ago called Pump Watch, whereby all of the major fuel retailers publish their prices to try and alleviate very high, sky-high prices and encourage back a little bit of competition, thereby bringing prices down. All good for the consumer. Well, it appears that the current government have stolen the idea and they want it all for themselves. That besides, it's a blooming good one. Well, there's been a few developments and I'll tell you what they are. Everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing all right. I'm not too bad. Let me know you're well in the comments. Thank you very much for coming to see me again today. Thank you for everything you do. Carry on doing it. Well, we know this business with the Competition and Market Authority. They've done a big report into, what's going on with the overpriced fuel, the overpriced food and everything else. This report has, come to fruition. And it's more than obvious that there's been a hell of a lot of price hiking going on the forecourts. Now, what they've done, they've come up with the idea of, what Howard Cox come up with ages ago, Pump Watch, where they've started a voluntary scheme. Now, this is the word, voluntary, where they're encouraging all of the fuel retailers to come in and publish publicly their prices from week to week. I mean, the facility is in place already. I have a Shell fuel card where I pay a little bit below pump price. It's purely a business fuel card. And I get the new price at the beginning of every week. So it's not really a new idea. It's something that's been going on for a long time, but not made available to the general public. Now, the fact it's voluntary, they could turn around and stick two fingers up and say we're not doing it. Well, Grant Shapps has turned around and thrown a little spanner in the works. He met the executives of Tesco's, Asda's, Sainsbury's and Morrisons, as well as those from BP, Shell and Esso on Monday afternoon. There's a little video on his Twitter feed. Hello, I'm Grant Shapps. I'm going in and I'm going to wag my finger and tell them what for. But what he's actually turned around to them and said is, it may be voluntary, but we're going to make you. We're going to look at forcing legislation through, which will make you have to publish your prices and therefore give the public a bit of a fairer crack of the whip. And then we can see what effect that has. Now, personally, and this is only happening because they've had their collar felt by those upon high, I have seen quite a reduction in the price of fuel. And moreover, the parity between diesel and petrol is starting to be a little bit more like that than it was. That's a positive, even though it's probably more expensive than it was before everything went mad, that's for sure. But we'll see where this goes and, give it a fair crack. And if I hear anything else, I'll let you know. Anyway, I'm off. I'll see you with one more video shortly. Toodaloo.